Hi, Beth here from Corner Piece Studio. I'm back again to share with you again my envelope journal that I'm creating from all the wonderful envelopes I've gotten in the mail over the years with Happy Mail and ATCs and all sorts of trades and swaps and whatnot. So here it is as we had left it some months ago, where I had put the journal, the signatures together. I'm going to have 3 signatures, 1, 2, 3. I've decided to use an envelope, a packing flat rate envelope that was sent to me as for my cover. That's the base of my cover for this journal. And today I'm going to put the cover together here on camera. So this will go into here, and it will be have a nice sturdy cover to it. All right, so the first thing I want to do, I've cut everything, I've pre-cut everything. Here's the front and back cover. Here's the papers to cover the outside. Here's the spine stabilizer and spine papers. And this paper is going to go on the inside of the covers. And then these, which are from Daphne's Diary, if you recognize that. Let's see, it goes like that. These will be placed on the front and the back of my cover. So first things first, I need to stabilize the spine. I'm going to use this. I'm going to glue it here to add stability, so my sides will come up like this. One here and one here. Whoops, that is a little too wide at the moment. So I need to just cut it down a smidge. So you need to check it before you start gluing it on, because then it can be a little too wide. Let's see. There's that side, and there's that side. That's much better. Fits much better now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Elmer's Sticks to More Surfaces glue. I seem to like this one for the tougher jobs where I need more strength. I don't want to use glue that gets hard in there, like hot glue would get hard in there, because we're going to need to stitch through it to sew in the signatures. So press that down real nice. My my glue spreader. Okay, that works. That's good. There we go. Excellent. So now what we're going to do, I'm going to move out a little bit. There, that makes it better. That makes it a little better. Okay, now these green pieces, let's see, the front of the cover measures 9.5 inches by 6 3/4. So what I'm going to do is I took some paper out of my scrapbooking stash of paper, and I'm going to glue it to the back, to the covers here. And then these little things are going to act as more of a stabilizer for the spine right there. So, alrighty, let's see. I'm going to put glue on this. I'm going to pause for. I needed to pause to get some pieces of paper to put under my cardboard so I don't put glue on my work mat. Should have thought about that before. That's all right. That's all right. Okay, let's get some glue here. I'm using Joann's glue stick, extra strength, permanent bond, acid-free, photo safe, yada yada yada. So good glue. And I'm having a tough time finding it in the stores now, so I use it and save it for very special projects like this one, because I can't find it there anymore. They don't have it. All right, so let's get this glued on. I'm going to make it so it's about an inch in on each side. What's on my finger? An inch in on each side. Zip, so I have, be careful when you go to spread the glue underneath that you don't make a mess of it with your spreader. Okay, here's the spine. I'm going to add glue to here. Glue it, add some glue to here, help make the spine stronger. I'm going to make a couple different layers. Okay, that's going to be the front. Okay. So I'm going to glue this down. That's from the back. Oh, that's the front, sorry. That's the front. That's going this way. I'm going to wait to glue that down because I want it to overlap the back one. Okay, let's move these papers over so we can add more glue. So I hope everybody's doing well today. It's blistering hot here. My thermometer reads like 95 degrees. My weather app tells me it feels like 103 degrees. So it's pretty crazy here in the Northeast. So we'll see how it goes. This should be breaking today. Tomorrow should not be quite as wicked. So, okay, here we go. I'm going to add this on now. Okay, that worked very nicely. Very, very nicely. Spread out my glue, get that down nice. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little more glue here. It's still sticky, but I just want to be sure that it's going to hold in the spine area. There, right there's my spine, right there. So let's go through here with this. Make sure that it adheres into the spine area. Nice. Okay. Let's turn it over and see how it's going. Oh, excellent. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Doing well. Now, trying to figure out what I want to do. Do I want to clip? Yeah, I'm going to clip my corners. I'm going to clip my corners out just a little. Oops, you're out of frame here. I'm going to clip my corners just a little at an angle so they come down nice. There's one. To move some of this stuff out of the way. And 3. And so this video is just going to be the construction of the cover. and then I will do another one where I will be, nice, where I will be stitching in the signatures. Okay, great. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this glue. Where'd the other one go? I need to close. Can't have all your glues hanging open here. They dry out. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run some glue down on this edge. Oops, I forgot my paper under it. And fold that in. See, I'm not too concerned about this. If I were using cardstock paper, I would score this first and then fold it over. But being that this is regular paper, I'm pretty confident, and the envelope I'm putting it to is real thin, so it's just kind of like just folding it over on itself. So there's the sides. Let me get the edges. Come on, need a different one that was got glue all over it. So just that one. A couple more pieces. Looking forward to getting this done because then I can use it to as journaling pockets. Put journaling cards and things in these pockets. Let's see, do I have something in one? I know I've got something somewhere. So yeah, I'm gonna, right here is one. Let's just take this out. In here, I've got a card in one of the pockets all ready to go. I'm going to make sure this stays. I'll clip this back together so they stay together the way they're supposed to. It's important to keep your pages all securely attached to each other until you have them sewn into have the signatures sewn into your covers. So, all right, here we go. I'm going to do this edge. Glue through here. I'm going to start in the center and work my way down. That's just because of my preference, that's all. It's just how I do it. You may do it a different way. There we go. Nice. Make sure all the bumps are worked out of it. I got a little flappy here going on. I got to put a little glue on that to get that to stay down. There we go. Nice. Nice, nice. Okay, let's do the other side now. Oops. I'm trying to get this and a bunch of things done because I got some minor surgery going on tomorrow. So hopefully I get this up online tonight. Oh, there we go with the other side. So my arm will be out of commission for a few days. There. Oops. If it tears, just glue it back together. It stays. No big deal. You got the glue, it'll do. Oh, it's coming to the end on that one. Okay, glue that down. That's good. Let's see how this goes. Ooh, look at that. That's coming out nicely. Let me get these out of the way. So that's coming out nicely. It is a light green cover with some like old-fashioned handwriting to it. Okay, so I had to find, that was upside down, so I needed to find the right side up so I can put my, make sure this is glued down well. There. So my next step is to put in this, my binding covers. I'm using this one to match with this one because they're all from the same book. Because that's too much butterfly, that would not work. But this goes nicely together. So that's going to go there, And that's going to go there. And then you see no more envelope cover. Pretty cool. All right, let's get that spine piece down. Yep, and running out of glue on this one. I do have another one. I like to use up as much as I can from this because it's hard to come by. You can always, if you can't get it down at first, if your corners don't go down, well then you can just go back and add a little more glue, whether you have a liquid glue you want to add or your glue stick. Now I'm using my nail. I'm trying to straighten this out a little bit. Using my nail to go into the seam here. There. Go into that seam. So this folds well. There we go. Okay, whoops, it's coming up. That's because the glue is still wet. All right, this stick is done. Let's get a different one. Right here. Now it's time to glue down these end papers. I'm using glue stick again to put down the end papers because it's just paper to paper. Really simple. This glue holds very nicely. If it was thicker paper, then I would use a wet glue or PVC glue or something like that. But being that it's not, and I don't need that strength, because what it'll do is it will, if you use a white wet glue on this, you'll end up with lines in your paper where the glue was placed. So with the glue stick, just checking, make sure I'm right side up. With the glue stick, you don't seem to have that problem. Let's get these papers on. And my corners will be covered. I'm going to, after I bind my book, or before I bind my book, I will show you that I'm going to put metal corners on them. There's one, very nice. That looks good. That looks good. Let me just turn this around so I can get the other one on. Well, for a lot of pages, keep these old catalogs that you don't want to use and use them for your glue mats. I'm onto page like 395 of 800 some pages in this catalog. So I've been doing a lot of gluing with this book. But it's useful, and you can just recycle the pages, throw them into the recycle bin when you're done. So they can just go right out into the recycling. All right, let's see. So those butterflies are going that way. These butterflies need to go that way also. Center it, slide it. You have a little bit of sliding and moving room with the glue stick before it decides to set. Okay, there we go. There we go. Very nice. I like that. I like that. I like that. Okay, here we go. Now, the last thing I want to do while I have you online is to glue these on. I want the, this is what they look like. Those are the two pieces. I want to put the pencil, the quill on the front cover, and this on the back cover. That's how that's going to work. And maybe put that in the middle. I don't know. Right now I'm liking it without. Maybe I'll do something else in there. See, you don't have to stay set with what you have. Now that this is a little heavier paper, I'm going to use this Elmer's More Stick glue. I like the way it holds. Okay, there's one. Let's get this. There's the spine, there's the corners. There we go. Nice. Let's spread this on. Okay, that looks good. All right, last piece, and then I will let you go for now. I really appreciate you sitting here and watching my process. Hopefully it gives you some thoughts and ideas for when you do your journals. Please like and subscribe below so I get more traffic here, and it builds up my business flow. That would be great, much appreciated. And also so you can see things that I will have coming into my shop in the future. Okay, here we go. Let's put that on. All right, and there we are. The cover of my envelope journal is ready, and they're going to be spread out in there because they're going to end up getting wide, so I want to give them enough space in there. So, and there we go. So thank you so much for spending some time with me this afternoon, and I will be back for part 3 in some days on sewing my signatures into my cover. Take care. Bye for now.